This is going to be a no communication reading for my dearest Libras. Libra, we're going to take a look at someone you're not talking to either because it's not quite an established relationship just yet, or you've had a fight or an argument, or you're in separation from this person. Now, if these messages resonate, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. And also on my other channel, I've dropped a grounding meditation that I'm really proud of. So if you want to check that out, or if you just want to go over there and show me some love, it would be greatly appreciated. And it will be linked to this video, but you can also find those links down below in the description box. All right, Libras, some of you, you're dealing with an air sign, okay, a fellow air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. They're viewing you as the Strength card in reverse, Leo energy, and we see the Magician in reverse. So it could be that this person isn't quite ready to take action or communicate, but it may also indicate that the action that they are taking is going to be during this upcoming Mercury retrograde, which is happening on the 9th of November. We see the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you, Libras, this person has been breadcrumbing you, or they haven't been generous with their time or their money or their, or their effort or their, resources with you. I kind of don't love this Knight of Swords looking off in another direction. So they might be focused on other things, whether that's other people, situations, hobbies, or their finances or their health. All right, so we see the Knight of Swords. I do think this person wants to communicate. This person is hoping to have a fresh new beginning with you, and they want to put in the work. I do think this person is single. I think that they're in a healthier space, in a better head space than maybe they have been, and they're ready to put in the work. Now, they're viewing you as the Strength card in reverse. So they might feel like you're a little wishy-washy here, that you've moved on, that you're really unsure, like you haven't been holding back and just waiting for them. All right. They may feel like you're getting attention elsewhere. The Nine of Cups. Yep. Some of you, they're a little bit worried, Libra, that you're just, around for a good time, not a long time, or you're putting yourself out there and dating a few different people. They're worried about a third party. Some of you, they're a little bit worried about promiscuity, like maybe that you've been with other people, either in this time of separation from them, or that you deal with a lot of different people, whether that's true or not. Okay, but maybe they've heard some gossip, or they're just insecurities are getting the best of them. The Magician energy in reverse also tells me this person worries about whether or not they have enough to give you, Libra. I'm also seeing with the Magician in reverse, though, that it could be a time period during this Mercury retrograde between the 9th and the 29th of November. We see the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and we see the Eight of Swords. A lot of my Libras, though, it's interesting. I'm not sure that this person is quite ready to take action. There might be some sort of communication with this person in Mercury retrograde, or they might take some subtle action towards you, but they're all kind of wrapped up in their head. It's just interesting. I just kind of feel like they're putting in a lot of effort into their job or their health right now, kind of procrastinating. And your energy, how you're going to feel, the Three of Cups in reverse. So a lot of my Libras, you're giving yourself closure or permission to move on, maybe dealing with other people, moving in a different direction. Because it looks like this person hasn't been pulling their weight, or they've been breadcrumbing you. And I just don't think you're sitting around and waiting. Okay, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So let's see. This person does want to win you over. They're in it to score. We see evidence, but I kind of think this person knows that either you've been dating somebody else, you've been talking to other people, or they've been checking you out online. Because I do think they are worried that there's a third party, or that you're sleeping with somebody else, and they've been taking notes. This person has been studying you, studying your every move here, Libra. Okay. All right, so let's see. This person might be a little manipulative. Again, I could see this person having shadow accounts online, things like that, or just asking friends and family about you. They know much more about you than you realize, and about what you've been up to, what you've been doing, who you've been doing it with, right? Even if it's not, you dealing with somebody else, but friends and things like that. What we need to know about this person, they have considerable insecurities here. So they may, the way they're treating you or the way they're showing up in this relationship, Libra, is definitely a reflection of those insecurities. And we see body shame. Some of you, it has a lot to do with their physical body. Some of you, they are like working out and things like that, but others of you, they just feel like maybe you're out of their league, okay? And that's definitely something that's been holding them back here, Libra. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know? All right, so seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. Again, something about you, Libra, maybe you're very confident, especially body confident, but you might be very confident and like that's, and it, I don't want to say it triggers them, but it reflects back to them that they're not. Okay, and again, it doesn't have to be about their physical body. It could be other insecurities, education, finances, personality, things like that. And I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. So they know they either weren't pulling their weight, or they left you on red, or they were, breadcrumbing, like just tossing breadcrumbs, but not really giving you anything solid and secure. All right, so they're seeing that. All right, what else do we need to know here, please? What else do we need to know here, please? What else do we need to know here? Yeah, this person, I do think that they've made a decision here that they do or would like to have another shot with you. But I also think too, I just kind of feel like they treated you like an option, and it's like almost like you've moved on. Maybe you're treating them the same way now. All right, it's important that you focus on yourself, and you do your shadow work, you take time to heal. Some of you, this person has been doing shadow work, but this is somebody that really wants to come in and work on things, but it does feel like they may have sabotaged the connection. And as much as they might want to work on things, I'm not really seeing them taking action that's necessary. And you're not really meant to put your life on hold for somebody who's not telling you how they really feel, or somebody who's not really showing up for you. All right, so I do think a lot of my Libras, you're going to be not so sure about this person. 3 of Cups in reverse. You might be feeling with the Judgment card in reverse and with the Queen of Swords in reverse that this person is better off left in the past. But of course, that's going to be up to, each of you individually. All right, my lovely Libras, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.